Yes, I know, I'm looking a mess, I need a shave, but f it, what can I do apart from shave? What's good everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video is basically going to be my monthly favourites, and I'm going to start doing these videos at the end of each month just so you lot can know my favourite pieces that have been sent or that I've picked out throughout the month. Also answering a few of the questions that you lot have got to ask me throughout the month, and then also plugging you lot with some of the tracks that I've been listening to throughout the month just so you can update your playlist, because you know my taste in music is so good. And yeah, I hope you actually enjoyed this video because I am going to be doing this at the end of each month. But enough chit chat, let's get into the video. I hope you enjoy it. This piece right here I got sent about 2 weeks ago, no, about a week ago, from a brand called Les Basics. I'm not sure if any of you know of this brand or if this is your first time coming across the brand, but they reached out to me and this piece is just really sick. Like, I picked up this piece, I had a look on their website, they have many pieces that are really sick. This brand really know how to, you know, put different colours and tones together. As you can see on screen from some of the pieces that I found on there, they are very on point. But this one here I picked up because it's just, I love yellow. You probably already know that if you've been watching my previous videos. The panel on top is a different material from the panel on the bottom. I'm not quite sure what material it is. This is like a cotton and this is more like a rough kind of texture. As you can see from the fit, it fits well, it's very comfy. Obviously it's not for summer, it's more for like the fall, you know, maybe winter. Yeah, for the full winter. But this is definitely one of my favourite pieces that, you know, I've picked up or been sent throughout the month. I've not actually wore it out yet though, because, you know, it's been crazy hot in London and then it's been raining, so it's just not been suitable. But yeah, if you do want to cop this, I'll put the link down below to this and the website. Definitely go and check them out because it is very affordable. This was only £60, before it was £120, but the price has been cut down. On to another favourite piece of mine. You probably noticed something that I'm wearing that I usually don't wear, and that is these vintage Cartier silver glasses. And I'm not prescribed, these aren't prescribed, I don't need these to read, but I am going to be wearing them every single day probably, so people probably will think these are my reading glasses. But I've been wanting a pair of these for so long, but they're just so expensive, but luckily I found the right plug and got them for the best price. I'm not going to talk too much about these because I'm going to do a full video on eyewear and on glasses to wear, but these are just very delicate and very on point. I wanted to go for, you know, the fully rimless pair that don't have no like silver trim around, but I do need to sort out this glare that the camera keeps picking up on the glasses. If I'm going to be wearing these throughout all my videos, then I need to sort that out because I'm looking like that Don from X-Men with the laser. I can't remember his name, man. But yeah. Another one of my favourite pickups throughout the month has to be these Everyday Hero boots. If you've seen my previous videos, then you already know I've dropped a review on these, I've dropped a lookbook where I'm wearing these, and if you're that type of guy that's sitting there right now, or girl, I'm thinking, I can't wear these type of boots, it's just not me. I used to be that guy, I'm not gonna lie, I used to think that, but trust me, you can just go for it, cop a pair, try them on, because you know, I'm mainly into streetwear. I do wear a lot of high-end stuff, but sometimes you do have to dress it up and come with the classy, you know, elegant fits. And smart boots like this, sometimes they just turn a simple look into a really smart, class look, you know. So yeah, give it a try, man. Don't be scared to try new things. Definitely try these. But yeah, that's about it for my monthly favourites. That's my favourite pieces throughout the month. Obviously, I've copped other stuff, but they're more like basic essentials, so I don't really feel like I should mention or show them in the video because they're a bit boring and plain. But if you've been watching my previous videos, then you'd already know what pieces I've picked up because I've done hauls on all that affordable good stuff. And yeah, so that's enough with the pickups. So let's move on to some of the questions you guys have asked me. Okay, so first up, hey man, I've been subscribed to your YouTube channel for a while now. I know that with clothing brands, it's a good idea to send some clothes to influencers with a decent following. However, most of the people I find with the right size account generally are being followed for their looks and not the clothes they're wearing. I was wondering if you have any advice as to what type of influencers I can approach. This is the thing, well, there might be someone with 10k followers whose account is mainly based around fashion and everyone mainly follows them for fashion, or there could be someone with 100k that mainly is followed for their looks, not what they're wearing. And to be honest, I would go with the person with 10k, trust me man, because all them people are following that person for their looks. They're not really going to be into the clothes. Some of them might see the clothing, some of them, you know, might buy it, but you're better off aiming at people with better style and that are more into fashion, because their followers are going to be more into that. Don't get lost in the sauce and just because they've got hundreds and thousands of followers thinking that's what I want to aim the market at, you know. Honestly, it's good to do both, but me personally, when I like build my brand back up and stuff and give some pieces out, if I do, I'm going to be aiming more at people that have good sense of style and are followed more for their fashion and style, not just their face, you know. So yeah, I hope that helped. Let's move on to the next one. Someone asked, where is your flannel from? Obviously I put the post up earlier on my Instagram for you lot to ask me some questions, and I was wearing it, so they've obviously seen it. But yeah, this flannel was from Uniqlo. I got this like, I think nearly 2 years ago. Really good quality, holds up well, and yeah, there's your question for you. I doubt they're going to be in stock right now, but you know, still try, go for it. Next question, will you ever do a gym video? Love your videos, very inspiring to me. Alright, first of all, thanks. Second of all, I don't know, like, this channel's going to be mainly fashion and lifestyle videos. I guess lifestyle videos is a part of gym. I might do. Daniel Simmons is a personal trainer, so you know, I might do something with him, you never know. But I don't know, I might do, I feel like if I do, it will be maybe like part of a vlog or something, because I'm no personal trainer. Obviously, I know what works for me and stuff, but I'm no personal trainer, so I don't know, maybe in like a vlog or something. It's not really something I've been thinking about, but yeah, let's get on to the next question. Okay, the next question is, how did you get into fashion? Alright, well, many people have asked me this question, and to be honest, like, I don't know, like, I've just always loved clothes from when I was young, wearing like wild stuff, just, you know, mad into pieces, into like where the pieces come from, into like different years of fashion, like 70s fashion, 80s fashion, you know. So I've just always loved clothes, so obviously with social media and shit, just started posting what I'm wearing, outfits and stuff like that, and then I guess from there it just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of went up. A lot of my friends are models, so they're deep in the fashion industry, so I'm kind of around a lot of it, you know. I've never studied it or anything like that, I've just got inspiration from everything around me, and then yeah, that's kind of how I got into fashion, I guess. So yeah, that's about it for the questions. Now onto the music that I've been listening to throughout the month, so you lot can update your playlist. Make sure you listen until the end, because there is some wavy tracks, because my taste in music is just too good. Well, I'll let you lot be the judge of that. But yeah, enjoy these 5 to 10 tracks. I don't know how many I'm going to put up, but that's about it. And until the next video, take care of yourself, stay safe.
You should come and vibe with me. Help me start my cream, keep you on the side with me. Spend some time with me.
Yeah, year 3 was a biff chip kipper ting. Year 4 was a Beyblade spinner ting. Year 5 was a night on a hitter ting. Year 6
Hands down, make love to my body, baby.
I know it age, harmony, how many days of amazing will it be before it phases? And I say I told you
nothing else to do. You said you needed more for you, you wanted less of me, and then you left me at my.
Me, I drink pine and ginger. And mommy for wine, pan a thing, I'm gonna play it at me. I drink pine and ginger.
Body act like they care, take me away from me. Everybody's so fake.
How you gonna wait till I make it and tryna help me, nigga, I don't need you. I put the food on the table, nigga was hungry.
Cartier, my sight, virtual reality. Hopping up out the space cool with no gravity. I need me some
alive but not living, I'm trying to get with it. The size of my dick is not rising, I'm thinking of finding new women to avoid it.